Hey everybody, I'm Jer. Welcome to my YouTube. So today we are going to look at a company called Shift4, stock symbol 4, F-O-U-R. I came across, I heard of them because of their deal with Waiter Holdings, which is soon to be ASAP. But I hadn't really given much thought to them until I was going through the list of gainers from this last Friday and came across them again, and they had gained like 10%. And others had gained a lot more, but 4 was recognizable to me because I'd seen them before. Plus 4 is like, okay, cool. That's a cool symbol. Let's look at them again. So I did. Let's go right here. All right. They closed out everything at 55.94. Let's look here. They have free float of 50 million, 50.98 million, shares outstanding 80 million. Their low for the day was 48.88. Previous close was 50.55. So I was like, okay, well, what's the catcher? What is causing them to go up? All right. And here we are. Shift4 announces stock repurchase program up to $100 million. That's great news. $100 million. Generated $25.6 million operating cash flow during the 9 months ended September 30th. They hold $1.3 billion in cash and equivalents. Shift4 Payments is a provider of integrated payment processing and technology solutions. Okay, cool. So it's the buyback is some of it. Then let's look at. Let's go here. I believe I have it here. Yes, right here. I wanted to know more about Shift4. Experience the future of commerce, accept payments everywhere with Shift4's end-to-end commerce solution. Expansion into new markets. Powering the top brands, and these just change out. Okay. Food and beverage. Retail. So all of these companies trust Shift4 to handle their payment processing. I don't know what that is. Why that goes away. Starlink. And hundreds of thousands of more. Okay, so go up here. Solutions. Food and beverage. Let us serve you for a chain, supercharge your restaurant, or bar with the latest point-of-sale mobile and contactless technology. QR code. Cool. They own each of these companies. POS iTouch, point of sale iTouch, Restaurant Manager, Harbor Touch, and Future POS, point of sale. They also do payment processing for casinos and online gaming. Okay, cool. So they have a lot of legitimate brands that they're partnered with. I had wondered if they also accepted cryptocurrency, and this is from 2018. The answer is yes, they do accept cryptocurrency. Unless you've been living under a rock, you will have no doubt felt the buzz surrounding blockchain and cryptocurrency. The rise of digital wallets is making way for more convenient and instant payment systems, and as a result, disrupting the way we conduct business. Given cryptocurrency is automatically converted into local currency for merchants when using a payment processor, accepting this form of payment can be pretty seamless for retailers. Despite this, most are yet to get on board. If you're an e-commerce retailer selling online, adopting cryptocurrency as a okay, so yes, yeah, if you work with Shift4, they can help you get set up to accept cryptocurrency, which I feel is a major thing in the future. So great, they have that. We go here. This is their quarterly report. Oh, this is not that. Okay. This is their quarterly report. Current assets, cash and cash equivalents, 1.28 billion, which we saw on that other form, or on Webull. On the other, not press release, other news source. Gross revenue, 377 million for the last quarter. For the last 9 months, they've made nearly 968 million. Profit, 64 million. For the last 9 months, 194.3, increasing on that 126 number there, and increasing on this 51.5 million number there. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Then we go to this 13G filing. This company, which is South Point Master Fund, bought 5% of, they bought 2,800,000 shares of Shift4. And this was on December 7th. So this company believes in Shift4, apparently. We go here. This is the press release for that $100 million buyback. So the company itself believes in themselves enough to do a stock repurchase program of up to $100 million. There's an article here from Barron's that was updated the 17th. And it goes into how basically Shift4 is undervalued currently. If you look down the breakdown of institutional ownership, it says 115%, but that's not even possible. What has happened is that people have sold some and haven't reported it, and so these numbers aren't correct right now. But Vanguard Group owns 8%. Macquarie Group owns 7.53%. BlackRock owns 7%. Wellington Management Group owns 7%. Durable Capital owns 6%. Alliance Bernstein owns 5%. JP Morgan Chase owns 3%. Goldman Sachs owns 3%. And then here is the mutual fund holders. Okay. Inside roster. Okay. Back here. Okay. So we go to the breakdown here on Google. This is that article from Barron's. If you want to see this report or see how the company has been doing financially, you can go to Google Shift4 and then Google Finance, and this will show up on Google Finance. Okay, so the last 4 quarters, $210 million in revenue with a net income of $65 million. $239 million in revenue. Net income, they lost $32 million. $351 million in revenue, 147% change over this same quarter last year, with income of $3 million. $377 million with a 75%, 75.88% increase over last year at the same time. Net income, they lost $9.2 million. Net change in cash, $588 million, up 593% over the same time, and they have a cash on hand of $1.9 billion currently. Okay. So I went and did the math. Let's look at this. Okay, I went and did the math here. Compared to PayPal. Sorry for my chicken scratch handwriting. Compared to PayPal in the last 4 quarters did $6.1 billion, $6 billion, $6.24 billion, $6.18 billion, for a total of $24.57 billion in the last 4 quarters, with a market cap of $218 billion. They are trading at 8.87 times revenue. So PayPal is one of Shift4's competitors, along with Block, or what was Square. Whenever we look at Shift4, $210 million, $239 million, $351 million, $377 million for the last 4 quarters, which comes out to $1.177 billion. And their market cap is a $4.64 billion, which means they're trading at 3.96 times revenue. I think that they should be trading closer to 7 times revenue, which would put their market cap at $8.239 billion. The 3.96 into the 7 would be 1.76. So you would take that 1.767 and multiply that times the current share price, which is $55.96, $55.95, something like that, which would be, to me, the share price target would be $98.88, with a market cap target of $8.239 billion, compared to where they're at now, which is $4.64 billion and $55 per share, is what my math shows for Shift4 and what I feel like they're worth. You also go, if you go to, pull this up again here, something I found that just came up today. You go to Webull, and this was earlier today, Finance Yahoo. Voya Variable Products Trust buys Valera Incorporated, Biotechne Corp, Roku sells Spotify. Okay, so new purchases, 4. Added positions. So they are getting into 4. And then, look here, there was another one I thought. Goldman Sachs Variable Insurance, Trust Growth Opportunities Fund buys Noravax. They also added 4 as part of their fund. So a lot of people are starting to catch notice of 4. And I think if we look at the graph for it, five years, they kind of start over here on June 5th. They started at 33.54 with 12 million volume. And they gradually worked their way up here to 101.40 on April 9th of 2021. And they kind of fallen off of that. I feel like they might fall a little bit more off of this, possibly, because there's still not enough attention given to it. But I feel like they're going to come back off of that and probably, like I said, hit that $98 price target. I think they're going to land somewhere in between. Like looking at the chart, they're going to land somewhere probably in between that 80 and that 98. But I think they're undervalued currently by a lot. And the company buying over 100 million shares buyback, and then all of these other institutes getting interest in this, I think shows that they are undervalued. So my opinion, and this is just opinion, and I'm not your financial advisor, but my opinion, looking at it, they are undervalued and should be trading closer to 7 times rev, which would put them at that 8.239 billion. With everything they have going on, with their revenue flow, with their partners and their future plans, and they've made acquisitions recently, and they'll probably even make more acquisitions soon, I would imagine. I put them, like, whenever you put them next to PayPal, which is doing 218 billion market cap, it's not that unreasonable to believe that Shift4 should be closer to about 8 billion, 9 billion market cap compared to where they're at currently, which is 4.64 billion. And at that, with their current shares, pull this up. Let's look at what they have. The 80 shares outstanding, 80 million shares outstanding, would put them at the 8.239 billion market cap. 7 times rev. So 8.239 billion market cap target price with a $98, $99 target price, in my opinion. Maybe wrong, but that's my opinion. Looking at it, I think that they can get back up there and even exceed that over the next year or so. So yes, that is my DD on Shift4, where I believe the company is, where I see them going, the possibilities there. They look great to me. And compared to PayPal or to Square, what are they called? Square Block. I think that they are undervalued. My opinion, though, take it for what you will. Not a financial advisor. You do what you will. I can't press the buy button for you, and I can't press that sell button for you. So take it for what it's worth. Yeah, that's all I have. I love you all so much, and I hope you have, if you celebrate holidays, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, whatever holidays you celebrate. Hope you have a profitable green day, and I will see you all very soon. Mwah.